Well, good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. I can already hear, what? There is no such thing as a happy Monday. Well, you're above the ground. Good Lord's gave you another day. Man, great day. Anyway, we are still in Greece here, folks. We're in Thessalonica. And no, my video card has not gone wonkers, although I think it might have. Let's find out. Let's come back out and see if it's still. Yeah, looks kind of, yeah. Folks, it is this kind of horrible in Thessalonica, where we left off. Woo, it's an instrument day for takeoff, and yeah, the video card has some of it to do with making it look kind of, uh, how shall we say, wonky, yucky, icky. Pick your superlative. But we're in instrument conditions, and we're going to be taking off out of here, and hopefully everything's okay. We're going to fly again. Well, no, we haven't flown this yet. Ellen Air. It's, from what I'm reading, sort of a new airline in Greece, and we're going to head on down to Santorini. So we're going to have a nice little fun ride there, and if time permits, who knows? Maybe we'll try another run out of there or something else. So, but overall, hey, Hawker. Yeah, the sky, yeah, looks kind of ominous here. Yeah. Well, we'll see what we get, folks. Who knows? But anyway, we're sitting on the ground here at Thessalonica, stand 10, and we're just going to get going. We're going to work with it, folks. Let's see what happens. So, all right, and OBS isn't liking it. Oh, there we go. Now it is. Hang on a second. And as we normally do, let's talk about the flight here real quick. Let's bring some toolkit in. Again, I like to tell people this is something to really think about, folks, having in your toolbox. The tools within here can really help. This map right here alone, even though it is just the, what do they call this map, Spence? Oh, the flight summary. Even though it's just the flight summary, folks, it gives you a lot right here from the weather. You can already see there's a controller up here and a whole bunch of green planes. FATSIM planes. So, we're going to have some fun down here. And the weather is not all the great. Can't always have blue skies and cloudless days, as some streamers do. So we're going to take what Mother Nature provides for them. Okay, today's flight plan. Don't believe it's come up yet. So we'll help it along. Planning a 3-4 departure. There's the route up in the chat box. ATIS, well, let's just see just how crummy the weather is here. 320 at 16, gusts to 28. Oh, that sounds like yesterday here in St. Louis. No, just kidding. Heavy thunderstorms. Okay, that sounds fun. Scattered layer at 600, CBs at 2,000, overcast at 3,000. We sure were in Greece. Sounds like the forecast here in St. Louis many days of late. And 12 degrees and 12 degrees, meaning 12 degrees Celsius, 12 degrees on the dew point means we could also begin to, well, I'd say we'd begin to see fog, but it's raining, so 100% humidity won't put a fog deck on us. QNH 1000. And it says no significant weather with heavy thunder showers. Give smack the weather observer there? I think so. No significant weather, and we have heavy thunder showers. Oh my gosh. Oh, hey Hawker. Good luck today. Hope your day is not as it was in the past. Hope you have a good day. Wow. You gotta love METARs like that. Oxymoron there. No significant weather, but yet you have heavy thunder showers. You be the judge. Should the weather observer? Anyway, 290 in Santorini and somewhat improving conditions. We don't have any mention of rain. But we do have a scattered deck at 3,000. So we'll see how the weather turns out. I'm trying to think if I've ever flown in here. I don't think I have. So this will always love flying into places I haven't yet. Loadout for today. 151 people signed the NDA back there that they won't hold me accountable for how bad the flight goes. 33,220 pounds for the payload and a zero fuel weight of 131,000 pounds. Putting on 10,500 pounds of fuel. Cost index on this will be 35. Now, for those not familiar with that term, look at it this way. The airline sets up what they want each flight to do or in the computer. And then the computer, hang on a second here. Got a text message for some reason. Oh, okay. Nothing important to delay the flight on. But anyway, they take it based on what the weather is, what they want the aircraft to be doing. If we're running early, they may slow us up a little bit. If we're running late, they may speed us up a little. All of that goes into it, and then they come out with this neat little algorithm that puts this number out to the flight crews, and then they decide what they got going with them. 39,000 is where we're headed up to today. So, all right, so let's get in here and start planning this thing away, shall we? All right, so as you can tell, we are on some kind of power because we have screens lit up. We have our one telltale sign to tell you if you're not on your batteries or external power, you're going to get these 3 green lights for your landing gear will not light up, let alone all the rest of your screens here. But that's the telltale. Then you come up, well, right now the batteries are off. We're in between flights, so we'll go ahead and kick those back on. External power has been on the whole time. And let's go down here and start up. Okay, so parking brakes on. We're down with the spoilers, up with the flaps. Parked in the parkway, on driving on the driveway. Anyway, yes, and I did that intentionally wrong, folks, just to see who caught it. All right, so transponders on, radars off, and the throttles are moving. Radio's set, moving up. Okay, gear levers down, auto brakes are off. Now we're to the top. All right, so wipers off, and we're ready to start fueling and getting ready for the flight. Actually, let's go down here. All right, we're going to do it again from right here. Actually, oh yeah, this is the one for fuel. Okay, we said 10,000. Whoa. I think the weather is really hammering my system. Holy mackerel. Try that again, folks. 10,506. Okay. Wow. I brought up a cheat sheet that I use, and it was like slow to, it's like a notepad. It's not like it's got hyperlinks and this linking to that, to this, that, and the other. Just a simple notepad. Okay, there's refuels. Back down here, let's go over and start putting some packs in here. Next page, 151, correct? Wow. That I have never seen it do before. Holy mackerel. All right, so 151 people. Okay. Now we're going to come over here and check to see if I got to put on any cargo, because I think I'm going to be... Oh, you know what? Let's take Sim Toolkit down. Sorry about that, folks. So we want to... Oh, here we go again. Okay, good. It loaded better. 13971. Hey, that's right on the numbers. We're going to leave it. That's pretty... I mean, 7 extra pounds of cargo. All right, who stowed that under my plane? All right, so we'll go with that. We're set to go. So we're fueling. How we doing? Yeah, we're coming down. So it's going to take a little bit. Yeah, it's being brought down to 10,000 pounds. Okay, so with the fuel, with the passengers, and with the vehicles. Oh, wait a minute, we can pull all the vehicles. We're going to hold on that for now. Go up top to the favorite check of all, APU fire test. How about engine 1? Look at that, they passed without even studying. All right, so with that, we're still waiting on the fuel tanks to finish up. How far do we got to go? We're almost there. So as soon as it says refueling stopped, should be in about 200 pounds. We're going to start the APU up. Okay. Let's go up here, put the master switch on the APU to on, come back down here, and we're going to wait for it to say flap open. 1, to confirm the flap does open so it can take in all the air it needs, and 2, it's doing a few diagnostics, and we should get a flap open any second. Boom. Come up here and hit the start button. Pretty simple, straightforward. Most APUs are, folks. While we're doing that, let's kick our fuel tanks back on. Even though it will automatically draw from the tank it needs. All right, and then back down here, how far along are we? Oh, we're about halfway there, so we'll wait for it and then proceed on. All we have left to do is turn the bleed on. Now, with 150 people on board, I'm going to keep the pack, I believe, at normal, but we'll see what we're set at when we get up there. And for those curious, this is the A320-251, meaning it's a Neo. It's got the new GM Leap 1A 3.6 engines, or 2.6 engines. You know what? Let me cheat even more. CFM Leap 1A 2.6 on the engines. Hey, pull the FMS up. You're going to always get it. All right, so the APU has fired up. We have available, and let's go ahead turn the bleeds on. Our packs go on, and our faults on the generators stay off. The APU gen is now running. All right, we can now start taking passengers, believe it or not. I need to do a couple more things. Let's go up here. CVR test. Okay, 2 faults there. Looks good. All looking good. Put that on captain and purse. And nav on bat is good. 2 on bat is good. Middle one is 3. All right, so for our lights, we have the strobes at auto. We're going to use nav lights number 1, and basically it's just there are 2 sets of nav lights out there, folks, so if one doesn't light up, try the other. Kind of like if you come up to a door and it's locked, before you pry it, why don't you try the knob? If it's locked, knock it down. If it's not, turn the handle and open it. Save yourself a lot of money. Working your way up here, auto. Okay, all the lights are on. Let me just forward up into the middle. Looks good with all the lights. And down here. All right. Dome light off. Okay, again, PAX, we're going to keep it normal, and our cross bleed is set to auto. Okay, there's our external power, so we're good there. Everything's on, and we're looking good. In the middle, nose wheel steering is turned on. Clock running, we're good to go here. Just check our radios one more time. One and two are good. TCAS off. All right, we're on standby. All right, so here we go, folks. McDo time. The reason I'm putting this screen up instead is so I can go right here to the init and NIT request 29.4, 29.7. Look what all the work has been done for me. It's pulling it, dropping it, putting it in, and I think we're okay still. Okay, perf data. Now, I'm going to bring charts in here real quick, and I'm going to show you why. Click here. Let's go to the airport page. I didn't think it did, so let's go here. Parking stands and coordinates. Now you're all going, what are you up to? We're in stand 10, so there's the coordinates they say to use. So if I click IRS init, now in the 319, it will automatically start aligning. This aircraft, you got to go into the init to then set your location. And we're at stand 10, which is 31.4. See it right? Stand 10, 31.4. So take the up arrow, go up. Click over here. We got to be 22.58.6. Again, up, down. Okay, so I've got 40, 31.4, east longitude of 2258.6. Align on ref. Confirm. And now it's aligning right to where we're parked at, folks. Right there. Okay, so let me go ahead and get rid of this for now. Let's go to wind, west, clear. I like just being safe. Wind request, clear, next, clear. And folks, you're going to have to excuse me for a second. I apologize, but I need to go use the restroom. I'll be right back. Okay, folks. Whew, gotta love it. All right, let's get back at it. All right, so we left off where we had just aligned the IRS and got the wind. And again, my apologies for that delay. Fortunately, those things do happen. All right, so we're going to press on now to the flight plan page. And here you're going to see that it's for the most part set up. Oops. Here. And then I want to turn this to plan. That way we can see it here as I bring back in charts with our departure. Okay, so we're going off runway 34. So you can see it's telling us down here, climb the 600, then make a left turn to intercept the 327 radial off of Tango Sierra Lima. Head out to distance 14 on that radial, left turn back to the VOR, then on to our assigned route. Pretty simple, pretty easy. By the way, the IRS or the ADers just aligned. So here's our departure, 3-4. And let me see how this is going to look. I'm going to put that back up in here. He says cautiously, come on, there we go. Wait, there it is. TSL 3. Okay, so we're just going to scroll down by using the up. There it is, 3 alpha. No transitions, insert. So you can see it mapped out right back to TSL. All right, so let's do what we do with when we're in a Boeing. Step through the flight plan. There's the intercept, 14 back to the limit, and then up to TSL. All right, now we're on the flight plan. So from here, we enter the UL 617. You're going to see that right above the fixes here. We're going to go to SKP. And we're just looking for discontinuities or anything that kind of zooms off in any direction really badly. Boeing is, well, no, not Boeing. I shouldn't be specific. When that usually happens is when you've actually entered fixes and you fat fingered one. Usually with your airways, it doesn't do this. A couple of times I've had it happen, and it like, is it SimToolkit? Oh, no, SimBrief, or was it like, anyway, there's a program I've used where if I put it in for a airway, it may take a different fix than what I put in as the start. And that, folks, is what we're looking for. It happens. Okay, so now we're on the UN 137, as you can see, to NEVRA. There's NEVRA. And you can see how it's centers up on it. Okay, then we get on the UT 514. Hard to believe we're on that many airways to go the short distance of 300 miles. But you guys in Europe know that's typical day. All right, so now we're at PEXAN. So what we'll do, again, click LGSR. I am going to first look ahead. Okay, currently the weather is 320 at 10. I'm having a hard time buying a 1-5 arrival, folks. Let's see if my assumption could be correct. Be right back, folks. All right, folks, sorry for that. Let's see here. Nope, I don't have any ATISes yet. I am very hard pressed to believe we're going to get a 1-5 arrival here. I don't even think 1-5's one of the runways, is it? 3-3, Really am hard pressed on this. Let me see if this potentially is a one-way in, one-way out airport. Nope. All right, so we are going to plan 3-3. Nice. If I'm reading this right, I don't think we have an RNAV to 3-3. Okay, so with that, on charts, no we're not. Let's bring charts in again. Let's take a look at this. Okay, first off, here's Santorini. Here's where we're going. Winds again. Hang on, let me try to make this readable. There we kind of go. There we go. So you can see 290, 13. This is not conducive for a 1-5 arrival. And I'm not getting any kind of TAF, so I'm assuming we're coming in 3-3. All right, so what we'll do here, come back, clear this off, and we'll go to flights. Yeah, see, it's got us. Got us with a heck of a tailwind, 10 knot tailwind. Yeah, there are no other VORs. All right, we'll go ahead with the 1-5. If we have to kind of come around on a circle, we will. All right, we'll keep it as is. So RNAV 1-5. BEXA1E. Exosi. And insert. All right, well, we'll do the best we can with what we got, folks. And there, folks, we're loaded now. Here comes the fun. Okay, so coming out of here, this is our missed approach. And then we have a discontinuity to Astis to get over to LGRP, which is our alternate. I'm going to leave all of that as is, and we'll get it going as we get going that way. All right, so close that and continue with this. So back to here and back to ARC. Okay. And rad nav looks good. Nothing's loaded. Going to back to the init page. Going to hit the right arrow. Double check our numbers. $130.9 rounded up would be 131. 29.2. 10.5. That's fine. Okay, and then to the perf page. Now we have a couple of options here as well. 3-4 intersection, wind now 090 at, what the? Are we talking some serious deviation from the sim? Holy mackerel, it flipped on us, folks. I'm reading the TAF to see if 80 any more wind. No, we're going to need to do a runway change. Okay, what I'm doing, sorry folks, I'm kind of quiet here, trying to regroup here. Okay. Toga on. All right, so folks, okay, so we've had a runway change. Probably means I'm going to have to go back in and replan because we're going off 10 now. Flaps will be 1F Toga. So we'll plan 115, 139, 143, up 3. So what we're going to do is verify by going this route, request the takeoff data, and QNH is good. Winds 092 at 9. And we're going to go wet. We're not flexing. I don't know why it doesn't take that. All right, well, this is not going to be that number right now. I'm going to tell you, I'm putting 115. Okay, and let me check one website here for my numbers. Black Box 711. $130, $1,030, $1,030. Okay. Acceleration. 1600. Okay, so we've got our McDo set up and ready to go. All right, lastly, in the middle here, okay, put you down here. Okay, we've got our QNH set. Okay, we're going to put our landing systems on just in case. Arc on our range, our nav select is on arc. Range of 40 on both, and we're on VOR, 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 VOR. Okay, speed is managed, heading is managed, and initial climb out. $8,000. Just in case they come up, folks, to tell me I can't do what I'm about to do. Okay, see if that really affected us. Oh, it did. Ah, new wood. Wait, what? Oh, this isn't good. All right. Sorry, folks. Keep hitting the wrong switch in the wrong place. 139. Okay, and we're ready to go. You gotta love it, folks. Sometimes it can just be, I've never done that before, so that's probably all on me. All right, we are now on VATSIM. Okay, just getting screens ready to go, folks. All right, so with all of that said, we are cleared to close all doors and hatches and prepare for departure. All right, and there we go, folks. All we got left is the main door. Oh, it's already, oh, I already closed it. That's right. So everything's on auto. All right, folks, we are ready to go. One last thing to do. Fire up Mac Air, who we're flying for today. Great company, great organization company. I was about to say great organization, folks. You're looking for a VA, you're looking for a lot of flights, for a lot of different airlines, for a whole bunch of different aircraft. You got an airline right here called Mac Air, Millennium Aviation. I've been with them for quite a while, folks, and they are great. Um, Here is a link to them. All you got to a link to them. All you got to. There we go. Wow, I had it on. I had it on echoing. Wow. So here's that link. Check them out, folks. If it's for you, by all means, come aboard. Love to fly with you over here. Love to chat with you in their Discord. Just like I said, all around a great airline. Yeah, we're still getting a lot of system usage problems here. Come on. All right, so LGTS, we'll go with this one. Hard part is finding the airline. Okay, come on. I know it's in here. All right, we're just getting the final numbers put into the ACAR system here. Uh, and start the flight. All right, so we are now ready to go, folks.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go. Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Okay, let's come off external power.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Clear to connect. Show the pins when you're done. My ground spoiler's already armed.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Okay, parking brake released. Clear to push.
Starting pushback. And you may start engines.
Alright, we're going to do a little different here on the engine start. And I don't know where it ever told me to turn the packs off. It did not. So, we're going to do that. So let's come up top here. First thing I'm going to do, pack 1 off, pack 2 off. Come down here, go to ignition start. And I'm going to wait till the aircraft starts to make its turn before I start the engines. Okay, we'll go ahead now. Packs are up to 40. Would get this set to F plan. Start number 1.
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Alright, now we're available, so we get up here, we're going to go ahead, turn pack 1 on. Then we're going to keep pack 1 off. Going for number...
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
575, ALS approach runway 1013 miles.
And here we go. Light off on number 2. Okay, let's start the timer. Okay, got a 3-minute clock started. All right, so we got the engines up. First thing we're going to do, go back to normal. I almost went one step ahead of mine. Come up here, kill the bleed. Pack 1, pack 2 on. APU master on. All right, so come down to the middle here. Brake fan on, max. Weather radar. Even though I know there isn't one modeled really for this, we're going to go ahead and act as if we do have one. And spoilers, arm, flaps 1, TRA, and all right, so let's do a quick set of the trim to 1 to 0.4.
Thessaloniki traffic clip 575, 3 miles final runway 10.
All right, and finally, let's get a quick taxi look here. Okay, so we're going to come out. Here we go. A4 to Fox and down to the end. How'd that get missed? Wow, I didn't even know that was possible. Wow, okay, so here we go.
Group 575, crossing runway 164 for taxi, continue taxi, Alpha Ford NEVRA.
Okay, we'll hold position for Olympic. You figured it out, okay. Thessaloniki traffic, LN Air, taxiing to runway 10. All right, brake check real quick. That's working. All right, so landing lights transponder, we'll get all of that when we switch over. We'll get the radar on 0 and ready for takeoff. All right, folks, I hope you're enjoying the stream so far. We started pretty much out of a turnaround state and on our way down, just a few minutes behind schedule for departure. Out of the gate about 5 minutes late. So we'll try to make it up en route. But again, folks, happy Monday. Hope you all have had a great day. And getting ready to take off here en route to Santorini. Heard nothing but praise for Santorini, so figured what the heck, I don't know if I've been there with the sim or not. We'll make a run there. All right. Okay. Finally, again, packs are going to stay on for this takeoff. Actually, you know what? Let me see what Toliss says. Packs off. Toga. All right. 138, 138. Well, we're wet, so we'll go with it that way. But we will get the packs off when we're ready to go. Okay, Fox 3, one more to go, folks. As we get out over the Aegean Sea. See what we got going on out here. All right, there it is. All right, I think we're ready to go, folks. Thessalonika traffic, Ellen Air 18, departing 10. Approach lights always look kind of interesting in flight sims. I don't think I've ever seen them right, but I love to see how close they get to it. All right, we are lights, auto brake. %. Here we go, folks. Toga.
V1, V2.
Okay, posi rate, gear up.
Gear up.
Above 400. Original Godspeed, welcome in. Any issues I've been having? Not that I'm aware of. Now, couple of caveats here. I have not gotten the update for 05 beta something to try out the A330 McDo. Yes, folks, it's been released. So for those of you who were looking forward to it, like this guy, it is now out there. I just don't have it yet till I get the general release here to 05, whatever it'll be. Other than that, with this aircraft, none. I'll be totally honest. I have been so pleasantly surprised with it. It is unbelievable. Bear with me a second here, folks. I just want to see on our departure if I have... I don't have the right one in here. Remove. Select 1G. Let's try that one. Okay, let's continue our climb. Alright, so we're on our way. But no, overall, no. I have not had any issues. Still 12.04 release 3. I'll be totally honest, I don't know exactly which build I have of the 251. I have not upgraded since I bought it a week or two ago, 3 ago, something like that. So other than that, it's been, I mean, this plane has been so surprising versus its, granted, different engines, but its counterpart over in Flight Factor. The panel looks magnificent versus that one. It's just, I love this plane, and that's why you see it flying a lot. Okay, so hopefully that answered the question well for you. So folks, I highly recommend this plane. I highly recommend Toliss. I don't care if you want to fly the A340 on long haul, or even, you know, it's not like it's never been seen on a short haul flight, folks. Or the 321, 320 Neo, or the 319. And I believe the 21 has a Neo version. Yes. Mad Air is 100% better than Flight Factor's panel. That is my, there's a couple of other little gnawing issues with Flight Factor's aircraft, but the overall reason this one will be in the air more than that one is this panel by far is better than theirs graphically, and that can't be too hard to change. Or, hey, if there's a way you can let me know, folks, the why, because it just, if I'm going to fly Flight Factor 320, I'll do it in X-Plane 11 where I get a panel similar to this. There. The 319, as you all know, that is another go-to plane of mine. I love these two. I am still flipping a coin. Do I get the 340 next or the 321? If it's Toliss, you really I could hear someone going, get them both. And I would like to probably get the 321 Neo as well. So, there you have it, folks. People are going, oh my gosh, he's actually catching catching things at the right point now. Yeah, I've really enjoyed flying this Neo. It's got some of the eye candy the 320 from Flight Factor has, but it amped it. It went up a notch, and there's more, you know, it just, I don't know. This aircraft I really like. Yeah, they did. And
18,000 feet.
the visual here isn't the greatest. But the aircraft itself flies well. I don't think I've had any problems with it that I can think of. It's just getting past the panel visually. So, who knows? Maybe they're with one of the historic airlines. Well, this airplane we modeled was a 1985 version of the A320, and, you know, by the time you get to 2025, it's gonna look beat up. It's beyond beat up. So, anyway, folks, cannot recommend this plane enough. Just like I said, a gem to fly. All Airbuses are, and yes, they're easy to fly, easy to manage. I don't care if you're a brand new Cessna pilot, seasoned airline pilot, it's an airplane for you. Airbus. Boeing gets a little more complicated. But this is just, I mean, just moving the stick on the approach, it does exactly what I want. The yokes on the Boeings are like the yokes on my Piper and Cessnas. You know, they don't just get you right on it. You gotta finesse. Here, you just point and go. So, hang on. Let me let the plane do some talking. And X-Plane 12 continues to improve the clouds. I'm still not sure if I'm going to go to active sky with X-Plane. I mean, improvements could there be? Of course, everything there could be improved. Try with active sky too. So it's your trade-off. You want super realistic, which could possibly not, I'm going to over-exaggerate here, crash your system, or one you can fly through. It's an over-exaggeration, folks. I don't mean it's going to literally crash your system, but it's going to impede the frame rates beyond belief sometimes. I mean, believe me, to get graphics like this, folks, with this amount of clouds, where do you think that's getting the ability to draw all of this? So, but I am just loving it. You know what? Flyby. I just found out some sims don't have this. Hey, somebody's ahead of us. My favorite one, and I will give the credit to the person that showed me a great position for a camera to have on your plane. Thank you, V1. I love this view that he shows a lot. So, I had to incorporate it. Actually, I might... yeah, we'll keep it right there. Although when you're flying in the clouds, it really doesn't matter. Matter of fact, when you're in the clouds, this is probably better. All right, so where are we? 28,000 for 39,000. 300 miles, 39. I guess that's about right. Gonna probably be a top and down. Oh, excuse me, folks. All right, let me make sure we have not. Well, I'm sure they would let me know if I did. It's just kind of raining all over the area down here. Not a good day to be visiting Greece. All right, well, I hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. For the most part, mine was. The first Saturday was great. Had the granddaughter over. Friday night as well. We had a visit from Mother Nature as well with some pretty rough thunderstorms. Thankfully, no damage here. I know elsewhere in the area I live here in St. Louis, there was reports of damage, but thankfully none like what was down in Arkansas and other parts of the country. And to those who did experience that kind of damage, my prayers are out for you because, man, fortunately tomorrow it's lining up to do it again. But that's part of living in the Midwest here in the U.S. Oh, over in Joplin. Yeah, I know right where Joplin is. Drove a truck in that Petro a million times, southwest side. Drove for Burlington Motor Carriers right in the north side of the city there. Yep, that's awesome to hear. They got blasted, what, 10 years ago, 11 years ago? Oh my God, that monster that came through a tornado. Holy mackerel. Yeah, that area of Missouri experienced an I will call it a super F5. I know that doesn't register out there with the chasers, but that was a monster of a storm. Took out, leveled the hospital downtown, folks. This thing was unreal. I think they're still recovering from that tornado there. That was just unimaginable what happened in Joplin. And elsewhere. Wherever a tornado hits, folks, it's always unimaginable what they do. So, it just, trying to think, was it last? I think it was last year sometime we had not a massive tornado like Joplin had, but we had one take out a warehouse here in St. Louis, Amazon, one of theirs, and whew, the hole and stuff it did to that building and around it. All right, time to shift gears out of the ever so unpopular news of tornadoes and hurricanes and disasters and back into the flight. Try to get back into a little bit of an upbeat. Folks, it's Holy Week. So wow. Original Godspeed, how up to date are you with X-Plane 12? Because there was a version that had memory leaks that they fixed with the next release, but I haven't had anything other than what we had this when we fired up. I haven't had any frame drops. Let's see what we're running right now. Hang on. Avatab. We're running 68, 70s, so, and which tells me I could come up. I'm not coming up, folks, on settings. Keep them right where they are. This is good. Yeah, I haven't had any frame drops at all. Again, I am at 12.04 R3. And for those who may not be familiar with X-Plane, if you want to find out what version you're running, because some of you may have checked the box for beta, and so you might get versions I'm not on. Like right now, I think something like 0.05 B1 or 2 is out there, which is what's giving folks the A330 McDo. Well, the look of the McDo. I don't know how it looks yet. I haven't had a chance to view any streams or anything. But if you go into your X-Plane folder. All right, folks, hang on. I got to do this myself so I get the right file name. Okay, once you're in your X-Plane 12 main folder, you'll see aircraft, airfoils, custom data, blah, 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 blah. Look for a file, a notepad text file that says log.txt. Open it right at the top. It'll tell you what version you're in. So you can see if you are indeed up to date. I'm as up to date as I can be. I thought I checked the box, folks. I'll be totally honest. But I don't get the beta updates now, so I'm not going back in and checking them. Quite content with when they do a release. Okay, so so level up works with X-Plane 12. Now I've heard nothing solid on level up. You're the first one to tell me this. Oh, Mad Air is the one telling me this. Zebo, I stick with Zebo just because I know for sure it works. I haven't had any problems. But I do know Level Up gives you the other 737s in the NG class. So the Zebo seems to crash into loading screen? I have never had that. Like I said, I didn't even use Level Up, folks, in X-Plane 11. I like Zebo. I mean, they're both free, but I just liked Zebo. I don't know why, but I just liked it. But Level Up works with X-Plane 12. Huh, okay. Look at these clouds. They are looking pretty good today. Speaking of looking at clouds, I shouldn't be cloud gazing too much because, yeah, we are going to hit top of climb right into top of descent. Just noticed that here. Alright, so let's go ahead, go next phase. Hang on a second, let me go to the perf page. 26, oh, that's top of climb. That isn't going to help me. Alright, Q and H for where we're going. You know, I can do it another way. Hang on. Let's go here. Go to the ATSU. Go to the AOC menu. Weather. Hit this one. Put it here. Boom. Probably could have put it there. Return. Receive messages. 280, so 103. Temperature 16. Wind 280 at 11. Depending. Okay, and real quick. $13.67. All right, and then perf, and let's go to flight plan. All right. See, did it print it? It sure did. Okay. Yeah, I had a feeling getting all the way up there, folks. We're going to be coming right back down. Right, so as they did on one flight that I did here in the States, oh gosh, about 10 years ago. Seatbelt signs off. Why are my... Oh, okay, I thought it said 24. I was like, why are my batteries so low? I misread it, okay. All right, time to come down to 7,000. And while we're descending, I'm going to take a look here at my approaches. Could always do that. Okay, let's see. What do they want us to come over at 3,500? I think because of the winds, we're going to do a runway change now. Let me look at the PEXAN 3, whatever it's called. That was not what I wanted to see. going to do a quick change here, folks. I hope. A. Okay, let me make sure. I think we're okay. SNI is Santorini. Okay, so we're looking good. Went into open descent. Okay, sorry folks, now I'm caught up for a 3-3 arrival. Oh, okay, better graphics, okay. Well, I don't know. I'll think about that one there, Matt. Like I said, I really do enjoy the Zebo, so... And, you know, if I'm not flying a 700 or a 600 or a 900, I'm not overly having troubles with that. So, I actually like the 800 and soon hope to see it in an Allegiant Air colors at my airport with the Max, which I know is not Zebo, but it's sure got some characteristics to it. Alright, so we're down to 30. I need to be... So, we'll keep her coming down at 2,100 feet a minute. I want to come over PEXAN at or above 7,000. Crossing Santorini. Then, yeah, so let me get over here and change everything, and then we'll talk about this as we come down. Okay. Well, not much to talk. That didn't work. There we go. All right. Doesn't it show that? Okay, no biggie. All right, that's weird. All right, so we're back into clouds. So let's bring up charts here real quick. And zoom out a little so you can get an idea where we are. We're coming down here to Tucson, PEXAN, direct SNI, I think it is. Yeah, SNI. Now, over SNI, okay, so here's the new arrival, PEXAN 1 Alpha. So we'll come in here, direct SNI. Now, there's no altitude restriction showing here. Till, I thought I had it. My bad. Sorry, folks. The 30. Okay, so we're going to come into Santorini at or around 3,500 feet. Okay. Go outbound 8 miles. And we're going to go out on the 117 radial. Distance 8, and then we're going to come back around at 3,000 for our inbound run to the MDA, which is 1,700 for visual 24 meters. Okay, so we're going to come back in to 1,700. I need to reset that. Hang on a second. Is that MSL? Looks like MSL. Okay, so we'll go here with that. All right. That way we know for sure we are on track. Okay, and then we'll come back in on the 324 final approach course for the runway. It looks like it's slightly displaced around the mountain, so we may have to hook it in. But pretty, hopefully straightforward. Current weather for Santorini is as follows. So 3000's got a few clouds, 16 degrees, 1003, 280. We're looking good. Just keeping our descent up so that we can get in here. All right, so there you go, folks. Once we're on the ground there, real quick, why not? Coming in 3-3, so hopefully we don't have to get off at Bravo, but we can get off at Charlie. And we'll pick one of these 6 stands or whatever's presented to us when we get there. Mikonos is off our wing. I won't see it. Let's see. Oh, got a lot of rain. Oh, there might be an island in that direction. And what the heck, let's go front. Oh, what is our 5,000? Okay.
18,000 feet.
Okay. Just wanted to clean that up since we did a en route flight plan change. Pretty, you know, dispatch, I tell you, gotta worry, you gotta wonder about those guys. And wishing and hoping Bad Attitude is having a great time starting work, I believe, as a dispatcher. So, good luck to you, sir. One of our frequent members into the chat room here. He passed the test and is hopefully getting started. And like I told him, I really thought about doing that, folks. I still do, but at my age now, folks, you know, I came from the world of trucking, and I know how truckers treated their dispatchers because I was no different. I don't think I could take it. I got a feeling this truck driver would reel back at him. Saying, quit your whining, get your butt into plane of no. And out the door they would send me. But no, looks like, yeah, SimBrief got a lot of this flight wrong with the runway selections and all of that. That's why we as pilots double check the information and if need be, make the changes in the McDo FMCs as need be. Because ultimately, folks, it falls on your shoulders. You can sit there and go, well, my dispatcher said this, and that's why we did that. And judge is going to go, and your dispatcher was where in the airplane? Oh, 400 miles away in his nice little cushy office. Gotcha. Somehow I don't think that flies too much, folks. Okay. Go ahead and start slowing down. Oh, it is just raining everywhere we go here in the Med today. Wow. Can't escape it, folks. It's just not a great day in the Greek islands. Looked like Santorini might be a savior, but right now it doesn't look that way. All right, I'm going to ease up on the dive planes here a little bit.
Ten 10,000 feet.
All right. Let's get those pulled back down to speed brakes. All right, folks, we are not very far away from Santorini. Okay, so we stand 13 miles from PEXAN, and then roughly 20-ish miles to Santorini. We'll descend to 3,500 feet on that leg, and then in the pattern we'll drop another 500 feet, slowing for our approach. Speaking of approach, okay, let's see how up to date that is. What I'm talking about is the METAR here, folks. It says 1650. That seems kind of like an hour old. It's 1750 now. Currently, we are 1003. I think that's pretty close. 280 at 11. Okay, that's got to change. Temperature 16 looks good. And go dry. Speed. Compute. Perfect. Okay, so if we do everything right, we'll go about midway down the runway on medium brakes and hopefully hit Charlie. Okay, and we're coming over another island here, folks, as it's raining cats and dogs outside. What that's going to do to our weight and balance. All right, let me dial it in. It's 3,500. By the way, folks, if you weren't with us, I believe it was our last time out, Thessalonica, we had our first RNAV, RNIP approach that allowed us to couple up to it. So that was pretty cool, seeing everything line up. We won't be doing that today. Today is an all-out VOR approach. So verify Santorini. That is not Santorini. All right, so that means let's get on the RadNav page. 110.4. Inbound course 324. Oh, did I screw that up? 324. Oh no, I didn't screw it up. I'm screwing it up right now. 110.4. Okay. 3, 2, 3, 2, 4. All right. So what I've dialed in here, folks, is the VOR to the airport. So I'm gonna just nicely come down. Let's get up here. Lights on. Right, there's our island, I believe. Yes, it's part of the chain. I think we're on the back in here is where we're coming into. You know, this is another, I need to start thinking about La Palma again. We need to head out there and X-Plane 12. The last time we went out in X-Plane 11, gonna warn you folks, be ready for it. The ramps are sloped. It was bad. At least the runway wasn't bad, but wow. Hopefully maintenance tightened up the parking brakes and made the chocks from wing to ground to keep the plane from moving. Okay, coming in now. We're leveling off at 3,500. Double check. Hang on, we'll come down here, do a double check. Data. Sorry, McDo. Itsu, AOC, weather. Return, received. 3. 10:03, 280 at 7. Okay, so it's not as bad, just as not great. Okay, off the printer. And let's put you on progress and to the middle. Airport should be somewhere right in here, folks. I think it's right there, actually. Now I'm thinking I might have been here before. And on SimAware, a big blue blob. And there we go. Whew. All Alright, so we're about to start the turn here. We're leveled off, so I'm going to set 3,000. Slow us up to 210 or 220. Hey, use level flight, folks, as much as they allow you in ATC, because you know what? It's so much easier to slow down level than trying to do it descending. And as you can tell, the runway is right below us. See? Look at that. That looks okay. My goal is right here, coming off, somewhere right in here. Actually, that looks like a pretty decent approach. All right. We're down to 220. Now we're going to slow to 210. Flaps 1. And let's commence our descent. About 500 feet a minute. Okay. All right, we're on the right line for the Category C aircraft. Again, distance 8. So when this says 8, start swinging it around, folks, to line back up for the inbound. Now, could you? Yes. I'm going to leave it right now, magenta dialed down. Okay. Santorini traffic, LNR 18. We're outbound from the VOR or the VOR 33 approach. Okay. Then 1700 once we come over distance 8. The big thing here, folks, will be looking for the runway. Okay, and that'll be 1,700 feet. Okay, we should be getting ready to make our turn. 8. Okay, coming around. Taking it nice and easy around this curve, and then just as we about come around at this point, folks, I'm going to slow us up to 160. Hopefully by wings level we'll start down and I'll slow us to, let's go ahead and activate approach. I have the airspeed. Oh, I think it's already active. Okay, so we'll slow to 135. Here we go. As soon as we drop below S speed, I plan to drop more flaps. Double check my spoilers, get them armed. And Santorini traffic, LNR 18, final approach fix 33 inbound. Okay, and I do see the runway right there, folks. Gear down.
Gear down.
Gear down, 3 green.
2,500.
Plane's mine. Yes, I'm being very generous. Okay, runway in sight, cleared to land. And Santorini, LNR 18 has runway in sight, landing.
Minimum.
One thousand.
You believe they got a lone tree
500.
right off the end of the runway?
400.
Alright, we're on. Ooh, we're getting a little low.
300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Welcome to Santorini. A little bit of a rough landing I felt on my part. I'm sure you felt it in the back there, folks. Whoa, we're on a slope, folks. Did you see? All right. How about them apples? All right, so transponder weather start and strobes. Hang on a second, folks. Trying to figure out where we're at so I get us to best parking we can. Coming off at Delta. Okay, so let's go to stand 4. I gotta see this out here, folks. Sorry. It's acting like my strobes are on. They are. You know what? Maybe this is how that Skathos, I think it's called, was like, except maybe it was uphill. All right, we're in the stand. I'm not going any further, folks. That's taking way too much. All right, we're at 100% available. And welcome to Skathos, folks. Kind of curious what will happen. Let's give it a try. Parking brakes off as we try to cool these brakes down. All right, folks, so welcome in. We'll kill that timer. I'm curious. Well, it automatically shouldn't, right? Only thing I wish I had was some kind of a program to bring up staircases and what have you at airports like this. That's one thing I'm looking for. So guys know what I'm talking about. I think I know who it would be from, either the old animated manager in X-Plane 11, or maybe there's a GSX version over here in 12. Would love to have that. Because I know some of you put them on your airplanes. I've seen them in your streams. But anyway, folks, we're here. Not a great landing. So what we're going to do is we're going to, let's see, we've been going for about 2 hours. And let me just see how far away that would be. Hang on a second. Which would mean we're kind of upsetting the scheme of things for the week. Gee. I know I have not been to this airport. Get a quick look at it. 6,000 foot runway, Mykonos. I'm looking at Mykonos. If you guys have flown in there, know anything about it, if it looks fun for me to try, let me know in the chat. But I think that's where I'm gonna head, and it's a real short hop. LGMK. I'm not even sure they do that in this plane. I would think they'd probably aim, that's 63 miles. Holy mac. Definitely, we just see what kind of routing we get. So I may just go to where we stopped today. Come back later. Let's see. Bear with me as I get the airframe. Okay, got the wrong one. Did I? Oh, MK. Well, interesting looking at this. Let me look at it from one other perspective here real quick. First off, oh, you know what? First off, let's recap this one. Here's Sim Toolkit. You can see we had a 330 foot a minute landing. So we'll view the details. Full landing report. Where did we crash on, smash on the runway? Yeah, according to this, right where we were supposed to. That's our visual aiming point, folks, and I hit it. I hit it. I can guarantee you I hit it, man. I felt that one all the way up in the cockpit. 1.6 G's. Hope you didn't have any coffee in your lap. Well, didn't have any coffee because now it's in your lap. But anyway, there's the metrics, folks. Looks good. Non-precision approach, although they're set up to show it as if it is one. and we are parked. Well, they don't park like this anymore. Well, maybe they still do. I don't know. But there you go, folks. That was our landing here. Threshold 915 feet distance. We were 7 feet to the right, which isn't bad. And it was overall a good flight. So we'll clear that. I want to go over here. Not to my fleet. Sorry, folks. Meant to hit flight schedules. Just kind of curious out of here. LGSR. Kind of showing off this a little bit, folks. We got to put that in there. Curious. An A320 does fly for it. For Lufthansa. Wow. Well, gonna be for Ellen Air today. How about that? Whopping 10-minute flight. A little longer than that, but still. All right. So we'll go to flight planning, and we'll be right there in a minute. There we go. You know, I got a feeling this is where I think we did come into Santorini, because Skathos may have been the same way though. So, but yeah, this is sloped pretty heavily. Speaking of slopes, how the brakes doing? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and snap the brakes back on. Go. All right, folks, pardon me for just a moment. I'm going to grab some coffee and a bathroom break, and we're going to head up to Mykonos. Little short hop, so be right back. All right, folks, we're back with you. Let's clear some things out of here real quick. And let's see, we're going from LGSR goes LGMK. I believe we're going to end up with an alternate like Athens. We'll get to that in a minute. All right, and what I was working on here was just getting charts, the basic information in place. All right, folks, what we're going to do. Hang on, let's try something here, see if it works. Nope. Oh, it's already buttoning up. Okay. All right, we'll do it from right here. Let's flight plan this, shall we? With that sim toolkit. Okay, what you'll do when you come in, you come to dashboard, go to flight planning. This will put you on this page. Now, if you've done this in SimBrief, click here. We're going to go to the advanced planner. Put in LGSR. LGMK should be Mykonos. Now it's showing us a real flight is in there. We're not going to use it. We're going to search our flight for SK. No, SX, I think it is. EMY. And that's the aircraft we're using. Call sign 18. Actually, let's go with 20. I'm sorry, 1602. And go with a departure time here. It's 1830. They're calling 1903. Let's go 1925. Okay, we'll be in pounds. Somehow I don't think it put us in the advanced. Oh, hang on a second, folks. Alright, I think it did. Hang on, let me go back. We're going to do it one more time. Advanced. Okay, that doesn't look right. LGSR. LG. Okay. Really don't like that. Okay, so we'll have to do it this way. Okay. We'll repeat it real quick. Oh, I see what I got to do. Advanced. There's what I'm looking for, folks. LGSR. Oh, 602. Food. I was shocked. Okay, EL 602. We're going to go with 25 pounds. Okay, now for contingency. Taxi out 20-minute. Be safe. Oh, not 20 equals. 20-minute inbound. We'll let it pick passengers. No preferentials. Have a specific route. Yeah, I'm going to go with this one. Okay, cruise is fine. Generate. All right, and here is going to be our nice little short route. Let's go to VATSIM. And RVR. Oh, well, that's nicely filled in. I'm going to go ahead and click File Plan. And then I'm going to click Connect, and we are now, what is our flight number? 1602. All right, folks. We're just about ready to begin boarding and getting 1602 on its way to Mykonos. Okay, so as you can see, rain, 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 go away. Come again another day. Holy mackerel, are we in the rain the whole time? Got a feeling, yep, it put us on runway 13. That's fine. Or 15. We know the weather here, 220 at 8, light rain. I'll just say no sig. 1,500 thunderstorms, 2,000, nothing prevent is IFR on this, but it's going to be fun nonetheless. Hang on. Finish up charts here. Oh, an interesting departure coming, huh? And right now, what's our winds? 220 at 8. Well, I'm not sure what it's setting us up for yet. Yes, I am. 3-4. It's 120. That seems like the wrong runway. Gonna need 16 if I'm reading this right. So, all right, so we're gonna be flip-flopping a lot of things. Okay, and all right, well, NITS 1H is not going to be our arrival. Needing to say that. Okay, it looks like we won't have an arrival. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna come in. Alright, we're gonna do it this way. I am having so much trouble. Well, it looks like we are coming in 3-4, folks. Wow, there is no instruments for 220 at 8. Okay. Oh boy. See, this is the fun part, folks. Sometimes this looks like a one-way out, one-way in place. Add to route. Okay. Alrighty. Well, that's the best we're going to be able to do, folks. Alright. So as you can see, this right here, 220 at 8, is causing a lot of troubles. 1003, that's what we're at now. And real quick, let's look at our flight plan. Alright, and flight plan says we're going to be taking on a release of 6,632 pounds. Here's our alternate EDO, which is, where is EDO? Not sure about this one, folks. Let's see. LFT? Is the heck is this at? Holy mackerel, up here in oh, LT. Holy mackerel. Our alternate sits up here, folks. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, we have to deal with it. We have to deal with it. Okay, so we got plenty of fuel, obviously, to make it. So that'll be 6,632. And, 41,560 on the payload. Flight level 6,000. Well, we're only going a few miles, so yeah, that could be about right. Alright, so hang on a second, folks. Putting on a full load, folks, going up to Mykonos, so let's start it up. First thing, go on external power. All right. So while we allow those to cool down, we are going to clear. Okay, so brake set, spoilers, flaps, radar's off, transponders good, throttle's good. Okay, coming up, landing gear lights are on and wipers off, lights set, APU running. We can actually shut that off. Okay. Next up, bat 1, bat 2. Let's do them. Then our lighting is good. Checking our... Okay. All right, let's get down here and start fueling, shall we? Okay, we're blocking out of here with 8,607 pounds. I thought I turned those off. Waiting for refuels to show up, folks. Okay. Now, for now, we'll kill this, go here. $188, right? Yep. See what we're looking at over here. $39. Okay. There we go. 139, 311, 335. Waiting on the fuel. And we'll be ready to board passengers. Currently it's 77 going up to 86. All right, go ahead and start boarding them, folks. All right, so let's get in here, shall we? Okay, fuel APU. Okay, and fueling stopped. Okay, so we'll fire the AP back up. Okay, and start. All right, go back up here. We'll get the ADIRs coming on. Now, there should have been a way to quick these. I don't know how to do that. Okay, seatbelts, lights look good. Yep, 6,000. Wow. Okay, our IRS and it will be 3624.2. All right, so 2528.4. 2528, we need to come down to 4. Line, confirm. Wind, all right, we're coming out on 33. IBEG. All right, I love it when this happens. Hang on a second, folks. X. All right, IBX. Insert. Okay, and we're going in on the NITSA 1 Alpha. Okay. All right, total of 63 whopping miles in an A320, folks. Wow. All right, so we are set to go here. We're just waiting on the alignment process to end in 5 minutes. Did we say our departure time was going to be 19? 1925, so we are ahead of schedule. So we'll let the IRS align out. Folks, good time for you if you want to take a break while I just realized I didn't file my flight with Mac Air. Shame, shame, shame. Now I did. Oh, wow. Okay. So give us about 5 minutes here, folks. We'll be ready to continue on. Basically, all we have left is the middle panel here, followed by push back and start. So we'll see you in just a few minutes. No ATC online nearby. Just doing a quick double check. It should show up quicker. It's going in there. Wow. What a short haul. This is probably one of the shortest I've ever done in an airliner. I mean, probably right up with it would have been Newark. Is it Newark or LaGuardia? To Philadelphia. But I did not do that on stream, folks. That was like 10 years ago. A long time. And wow, I feel like I'm doing it again. So, but again, I want to thank you all for being a part, flying with us. I'm going to go ahead, pull Sim Toolkit down since I've been so mean in keeping it up. Hang on a second. Now you can see what's going on behind the... Don't mind that guy behind the curtain. He doesn't know what he's doing. All right. You know, sometimes 5 minutes seems to take forever. So we'll have plenty of fuel to get to our alternate in Turkey. You know, while we're waiting, let's do that. Let's go ahead and get that all set up here. What I'm doing here, folks, is just setting up if we do divert. Got the time? Might as well. LF, where are you? I forgot where you were. T. All right, that's a good sign. We're up and running. That'll work. Okay. We'll leave it just like that. All right, so we're set up into our alternate if we need it. Not going to run a secondary flight plan on this one, folks. We're just going to plan on out of here on 3-3. Real quick, since we have the real quick few minutes. Everything looks good. Okay. All right, RadNav. Okay. Hope that'll clear. Okay, INIT. Next page. .6, and we're good to go there. Perf page. All right, well, that's pretty useless. There we go. Okay, 3-3, 295. Is that about right? 295. Temperature 16, 1003. Oh, come now. Oh, now my sim isn't wanting to, oh, I know why. I know why. Sometimes I really hate this thing. All right, that's my only qualm with it. All right, what was I coming back? Oh, I know. Try anti-ice off, actually on, and oh. Okay, there we go. I think we're good to go with those numbers. All right, so LS constraints, LS constraints. Okay, initial set to 6,000. And that is our cruise, by the way. All right, we are set to go on the McDo. QNH FD, nav select constraints, auto throttle, altitude set. All right, let's get those doors closing. Are you kidding me? It requested a de-ice? Oh my gosh. Oh, there you go, folks. We're getting de-iced here in Santorini, of all places. I had a feeling it did that. And I'll be right back, folks. All right, folks. Well, we're still waiting. It's about a 3-minute process. So while we wait on that, let's see. We've got our doors closed on there. Let's go ahead and go to auto. And get our main door closed. All right, flight attendants, cross-check, please. And arm doors. All right, we are ready to go. While we wait on them, folks, to finish de-icing us out of Santorini, y'all are going, what? Second time I accidentally tripped it. All right, so let's go ahead and get this sucker on F-plan. And you all the way up. All right. let's look at the departure. It's not much, folks, to write home about, to be totally honest with you. We're going to basically take off on a heading of, well, we're going to turn at 400 feet to 349. Yeah, 349, track out to IRBG. So pretty simple, out to 6,000 feet, and then we'll start inbound. We'll go ahead and do our arrival. Okay, we're going to be coming in from NITSA at 6,000 feet, 250 to Mykonos 510, Mykonos 508, right onto the runway, down to 2,000, and then we'll make our descent. Folks, it's a very short, very simple. Things are going to just kind of hopefully go quickly, and we'll call it a day. So hopefully that was enough time to get those trucks out of here. No, they're on the tail. All right, well, we're going to continue on, folks, and we're ready to go. So hopefully they will finish up here. It's only like a 3-minute process, they said. Oh, they might be finally done. Let's find out. Hey, hey, they're done, folks. All right, folks, sorry about that. My wife just got back from the campus she works at. All right, so we got a pretzel to eat in flight. Nice. All right, so there you go, folks. There's our flight real quick for you. Let's get going before those de-ice trucks decide to come back. De-icing in Santorini, Greece. Wow. All right, folks, here we go. All right, with the doors closed, beacons on. I'm going to first request better pushback.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go. Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
All right, we're just waiting on the tug, folks. Reason I'm making sure the brakes are set is we're on a pretty good hill.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Cleared to connect. Just about ready, folks. Double check. All doors, hatches closed.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Okay. Brakes released, cleared to push.
Starting push back, and you may start engines.
Okay. First thing we're going to do, kill the packs again. Really? Come on. Oh, the sim sometimes is so aggravating. Alright, push him back. Okay, we got a light off. Okay, we got a veil. And by the way, folks, we are out.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Why is my speed brake down again? We were out about 8 minutes early. Okay. And light off.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. Well, see you next time and have a safe flight.
There she goes. Perfect, there they are. Okay. Waiting for it to finish up here, and then we'll get into the after start, which basically is engine mode selector norm, APU bleed off, packs on, APU master off, and then we do our before taxi. There's the avail. Start our 3 minutes. Okay. Up top here, turn the bleed off, packs on. Alright, APU master off. Set the trim. Going up 4, okay. All right, now, finally, brake fan, max, on, and we're set and ready to go. Flaps 1. Okay, and takeoff. We're just waiting for it to ask us to do the test, and there we go. On we go to runway 33. Santorini traffic, LNAir 1602, taxi to runway 33 for departure. Okay, straight on down. Take the second star to the left, then on. Alright folks, if you like what you've been seeing here of late, if you've been seeing today especially as we flew from Thessalonica down to Santorini, now up to Mykonos, love for you to hit follow so you can follow us on to our next adventure. Those of you catching this on the YouTube replay, we'd love you to smash the subscribe button so you can get alerted when new videos are made available. So, we'll just be down here in just mere moments. Santorini traffic, LNAir 1602 departing runway 33. We're ready to go, folks. Alright, hopefully that's the last of it speeding away from us. Again, it'll be a toga takeoff, folks. Real quick recap, 130, 42, 42, and 48. Here we go. Okay. Knots. Positive rated climb, gears coming up. All right, so here we go, folks. Again, we're not going higher than 6,000, so. All right, so let's get down here. Ground spoilers. Next up. All right, and here we go. All right, next phase. All right, so 160. At 6. Temperature 12. Okay, and the approach 1180. This is good, folks. Okay, down to 2,000. Right, it's a short drop too. All right, so ILS is set. Actually, it's not an ILS approach. Still going safe with it. All right. Page set anti-ice. Let's go ahead and turn that on. Safe. Though I know our temperatures are above 10. Okay. Okay, here we go, folks. And Roger. LNR 1602 descending to 2,000 feet. UNH 1003.
$2,500. $2,000.
Runway in sight. Interest, definitely one way in, one way out. Okay.
Hundred above. Minimum.
Landing.
$1,000.
Terrain.
500. 400. 300.
Too low.
200.
Flats. Too low.
100.
Flat. Terrain.
40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Dang it, I really hate the rudder on this plane. I think that's something I can set. All right, welcome to a very bumpy landing in Mykonos, folks. Okay, we're in the blocks. Nice landing, by the way, by EasyJet there. All right, sorry folks, got a little quiet on you there. Yeah, we're gonna watch that one again. That got really not fun. Um, let's turn that off. But I had a radar off. Okay, must still show up no matter what. All right, LS can come off. All right, APU start. Keep the other one on until we have the generator running. But again, folks, welcome in. Off the top of my head, do not know what we did on the landing, other than I felt very crappy with it, very bouncy, but first time into Mykonos, and that's a 6,500-foot runway, folks. All right, bleed on. Okay, let me double check here that I got everything. Lights, transponder, APU on. All right, we're good. Let's get number 1 shut down. Or number 2. No, number 1. All right, and there we go, folks. Okay, I heard them. Where'd they go? Oh, they went. GN 235 came in the other way. And we have the main door open yet? All right, folks, let's take a look at the landing. We did not start anything with any ACARs. Not worrying about it. All right. Some toolkit so you all can see. All right, they're showing us in 358. I'm going to laugh at that and call them wrong. But, you know, hey, whatever. No, I'm not saying because it was a softer landing. I know it was harder. 140 knots explains a lot. Yeah. I landed short, which is fine. I mean, landing zone starts here and goes. And here's where I was aiming for, folks, to give you an idea. And it goes up to here. So, yeah. Anyway, here's the metrics. 7.8 roll. Ideal. We were 7 degrees off the ideal. I mean, everything. I didn't feel like anything was going right. The fact that we got 358 is kind of like, okay, Sim Toolkit, you're being nice. And 1.5 G's. So, all right. So like I said, if it will allow, we are going to replay from here because this one was so lucky. Okay, let's get her all buttoned up again. As soon as we see all the doors closed, we're going to give it a try. Parking brake is set. Brake fans and brakes are still hot, and they're going to get hot again. I have got to figure out how to set my responsive curves or whatever it is, folks, so I'm not so squirrely on landing like that once the nose wheel touches down. All right, here we go. We just make sure we don't have chocks in. Okay, we do not. Here we go. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That was me, folks, putting the flaps out way too quick. In an attempt to slow down. Here we go. I don't think the sim showed it staying on the ground. Nope. That is weird, folks. Yeah, thinking the contact points are wrong. That's why maybe I'm having troubles. I just could not get the beastie to slow down. That was part of my problem.
Terrain.
Alright, folks, we're gonna chalk this one up to I don't know what's going on. Let's look at the airplane again. Don't show any damages. That was, I mean, I can see now why I had trouble with the control. The nose gear was like, yeah. Alright, well, folks, you know what? Let's just call it a day. We had a blast. It was fun. I hope you all enjoyed. And we will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we plan to fly, I believe it's the 727. He says cautiously, waiting on it to open up here. Let me just make sure. I believe we are in the 727. So we'll see you tomorrow, folks. Hopefully we'll have a little better day with the sim, because we're still having issues. All right, well, we'll see you tomorrow, folks. I hope you all have a blessed Monday here in this Holy Week, and we'll see you tomorrow. God bless. Have a great day.